Welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony for the Tanner College of Dental Medicine. My name is Lori Worth, and I'm the Executive Vice President at the University of Pikeville. Thank you for being here. What a beautiful day in Eastern Kentucky. We are so excited that you are here. Today marks an incredible step towards addressing a critical public health need in Eastern Kentucky. With a well-documented shortage of dentists in our region, the demand for quality oral health care has never been more urgent. Oral health is essential to the overall well-being, and the University of Pikeville Tanner College of Dental Medicine will play a pivotal role in meeting this need. Our dental students will treat patients both in the state-of-the-art facility that we will be building right here where we are gathered this afternoon, and in off-campus facilities serving the communities that are in dire need of care throughout our region. Together with our osteopathic medical school, our state-of-the-art College of Optometry, we are building a comprehensive approach to health care, one that ensures the people of Eastern Kentucky have access to a holistic, patient-centered care right here in Appalachia. A very special thank you to the Tanner family for your transformational gift. Our family is here this morning, and we cannot thank you enough for giving the university the opportunity to make this happen. Please help me thank them. I have the privilege of introducing some of our special guests this morning. Andy Beshear, thank you, Governor Andy Beshear, for being here, 63rd Governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Philip Wheeler, Kentucky State Senator, 31st District. Representatives from the University of Pikeville Board of Trustees, including Chairman Terry Dotson, and board members who are here today, would you please stand? And I'm going to back up Rocky Adkins. Rocky, I saw you earlier as well from there you are. We have to remember you and thank you. The University of Pikeville Alumni Board is here. I know several of you are around. Thank you for your leadership and your work as well. President of the University of Pikeville, Dr. Burton Webb, and his wife, Dr. Kay Webb, who are here today. Tanner College of Dental Medicine Dean, Dr. Jill Keaton, and her husband, Dr. Andy Keaton, are both here. Pikeville Mayor Jimmy Carter, we might have some commissioners here today. Thank you for your support. Brian Hart, Vice President, Chief Revenue Officer, Delta Dental of Kentucky, who's here today. Thank you, Brian. And as I look around today, many community members, you care deeply about this university and about the region. We thank you. And before we conclude our introductory remarks, thank you to the staff and faculty of the University of Pikeville. Many of you are standing in the back. Thank you for your work, your commitment to this university, and especially our students. We are grateful for you. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Dr. Burton Webb, President of the University of Pikeville.
Well, it's great to see everyone here today, and on behalf of the university and the Board of Trustees, I'd like to welcome you to our campus. You are sitting directly in the footprint of what will be the Tanner College of Dental Medicine. It will go right up this hill, and there'll be an exit up at the top, and we think that that's just an amazing thing. But days like this don't happen without vision. And that vision really began in the mid-90s when a group of businessmen got together with our board and decided to put in the Kentucky College of Osteopathic Medicine. And that school has transformed this region. I know that our dean, Dr. Joe Kingery, is here. I saw him standing out in the audience, and Joe would tell you that there are well over 2 million patients throughout Central Appalachia that are cared for by the more than 2,000 alumni of this institution in this region. We think that's tremendous. I think it says a lot when 30% of the alumni stay in the Commonwealth of Kentucky and practice here. That's an important thing because our Commonwealth deserves the very best of healthcare. It was a Thursday afternoon when I got a call from a lawyer. How many of you get calls from lawyers on a Thursday afternoon? And I didn't know who Gary Detraz was, but he called me and he said, I represent a family who'd like to talk to you about making an investment. And one conversation led to another, and the Tanner family said, you know, we've really been impressed with what's happened in the osteopathic medical school. We'd like to see if you can do the same thing for oral health care in Eastern Kentucky. And we had a variety of conversations, did a feasibility study, and the need was great. Of course, we've known that the need is great because we've talked to local dentists for quite a while, and they've been telling us for years that they can't take care of the Medicare and Medicaid patients who are here. And they said if there's any way that you can do that, you will make a significant difference in the lives of people in Eastern Kentucky. And I remember that conversation like it was yesterday, sitting across your kitchen table, Mrs. Tanner, where you agreed to donate $25 million from the family to this project, and then said, oh, by the way, we want you to raise another 10. And I can tell you that as of last week, we've cleared that $10 million bar. We're now at $35.1 million that have been raised for this project. It will be more expensive. So, Rocky, we're not done visiting with you yet. But today, we're going to break ground and celebrate because this is a good day. We are thankful to the people of Eastern Kentucky, but more than anything, we are thankful to the God who makes this possible, because without that as part of our mission, we would not be able to do the things that we do. We are deeply grateful to God for his guidance and for the way that he leads and works with us every day. So thank you for being here. Thank you so much for all of the things that you have done and will do to support this school and to support the University of Pikeville. And now it's my great privilege to welcome Governor Andy Beshear to the podium for some remarks. Governor Beshear.
Oh, thank y'all. Well, thank y'all so much. It is a great day for Pikeville. It's a great day for Pike County, and it is a great day for this university. I am so proud to be here to help break ground on the University of Pikeville Tanner College of Dental Medicine. And I know we've said this a couple times. It's not that often that a family steps up and gives a gift this size to help our Commonwealth. Let's thank them once again for this project brings together so much of what Team Kentucky has been fighting for. Our administration is an education-first administration, and this is expanding higher learning in a crucial field right here at UPIKE. And I believe that healthcare is a basic, fundamental human right that every single American deserves, and that they should be able to secure it in and around where they live. As governor, I've been committed to supporting your efforts to keep our communities healthy. Together, we've supported the expansion of the Appalachian Valley Autism Center here in Pikeville because a parent should never be told that the best thing that they can do for their children is to move. We've worked together to address shortages of nurses here and other medical professionals. Thank you to UPIKE, to Galen for finding a way to move forward, for being creative in making sure that we can get our people the help that they need. At the Pikeville Medical Center, we supported the expansion of the Leonard Lawson Cancer Center. We relaunched Connect, our state-based healthcare exchange. Then we've expanded Medicaid. We capped the cost of insulin that so many Kentuckians and so many Eastern Kentuckians need just to survive. We fully funded senior meals, now having served over 15 million meals since the pandemic. We launched a new program to provide good, healthy food to our kids during the summer so that no child goes without. We've seen a decrease in drug overdose deaths in the Commonwealth for 2 straight years. We're grateful to God and grateful to all of you all. And as we sit here today, we have more drug treatment beds per capita than any other state in the country. We're truly trying to be there for those in need. We're bringing clean drinking water all across the Commonwealth, knowing how critical it is for the health of our people. We launched the 988 Mental Health Lifeline, so important to Kentuckians that are out there and struggling. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. There should be no stigma in asking for help. And as of today, there are people trained, ready to help you, that care about you and love you, that will answer that phone and do their very best to provide the best of care. I signed legislation expanding access to mental health care through telehealth. And together we're bringing high-speed, affordable internet access to every home and business across Kentucky, including right here by providing funding to Intermountain Cable. Access to high-speed internet access is now critical, not just to education, for entertainment, for employment, but also for health. And on top of all that, this new Tanner College of Dental Medicine will train the next generations of dental care specialists for this region and beyond. And we know dental health is so important. That's why in October of 2022, I was proud to expand Medicaid coverage to include vision, hearing, and yes, dental coverage. Everybody deserves to get that care. I mean, it starts with just the fundamental idea that taking care of people is the right thing to do. But it's also the smart thing to do. I mean, if we want people to get back in the workforce, they've got to be able to see well enough to drive there. They've got to be able to hear well enough to be safe at that workforce. And we know how many work hours are lost every year just based on emergency dental procedures that should not be needed if we can get people the care that they deserve. Because of investments like this, Kentucky is on our biggest, best economic development win streak in my lifetime. You know, two things are going on in this state right now that we're not seeing across the rest of the country. The first is, while a cloud of pessimism hangs over the United States, we're optimistic in Kentucky. We see a bright, hopeful future in front of us. And second, we're not fighting with each other, even with what's coming up in a month. We see our opportunities, the opportunities for our kids and our grandkids, as so much more important. To think we've turned down the temperature in Kentucky while it's been turned up so many other places. What I love is, for the first time I can remember, people are finally looking up to Kentucky instead of looking down on us. So thank you for everything each and every one of you have done to move our economy forward. I think about the fact, since I became governor, we now have over 1,000 new location and expansion projects, $32.5 billion of private sector investment in us, 55,000 new jobs. Those are all records. We've broken the record for exports, broken the record for tourism 2 years in a row. And I'm here to tell you, 2024, we're going to do it again. This is going to be our best year for the economic impact of tourism in our history in the Commonwealth. And I just think about how your investment, about how this adds into the opportunity that's available for our kids and for our grandkids. Folks growing up in Eastern Kentucky will now be able to dream of being dentists and be able to get that training right here. And isn't that what we all want? We all want enough jobs, enough educational opportunities, enough health care for our kids to be able to dream as big as they want and about whatever they want, and to chase that dream not only in their Commonwealth, but in the region that they're from. So I want to congratulate President Webb and everybody involved in getting this project to the groundbreaking stage, and I look forward to seeing this college open and training the next generation of Kentuckians. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud that this is joining the two great colleges that are next to it. To see what the optometry school is doing, not just for the vision of our people, but in diagnosing diabetes or prediabetes so our folks can get health care right here. And then, of course, this medical school and the honor that it's recently received is really special. The rest of Kentucky and the rest of the United States of America are looking with pride at what's been built right here in Pikeville. I think about that being ranked, so y'all all know this, but I want to say it again because I'm proud as governor. You can tell I'm pretty excited. The College of Osteopathic Medicine has now been ranked as one of the best medical schools in the country by U.S. News and World Report. They did not rank governors. But if they did. Now, I look forward to the exceptional education opportunities that we know the Tanner College of Dental Medicine will provide. I'm just thrilled to be here today. As governor, you get a dozen invitations for every day, but this is a big deal. This is a big deal for all of Eastern Kentucky. It's certainly a huge deal for Pike County. So to all the administration at UPIKE, to all the trustees at UPIKE, to our federal delegation, Adam, thank you for everything they do to help this region. This is a banner day that's going to create jobs. It's going to improve healthcare. It's going to move this entire region forward. These are the types of investment that stop the depopulation of Eastern Kentucky. These are the types of investment that bring people here. I've met some professors that are here from out of state and out of the country that now live in Kentucky because of what this university is doing. Now, in this post-COVID economy, we are becoming a leader. The Commonwealth of Kentucky moving up all these lists we've always wanted to be in. And it's important that Eastern Kentucky is a part of that story, is a part of that opportunity, and is a part of the future. So again, congratulations. UPIKE continues to do big things. I'm told this is going to open in 2026, so I'm going to be back here to cut that ribbon. You know, the announcement is the hope. The groundbreaking is the progress. The ribbon cutting is the reality when the services and the jobs are all here. So thank you, and remember, life's short. Our job on earth is to do good things and to be kind to each other. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Very appreciative of your comments. May I ask Chairman of our Board of Trustees, Terry Dotson, to please come up, and you have a few remarks for us.
It's always tough for an old truck salesman to follow a speaker like our president and a politician and governor like our governor. So it's all I want to say to you all is God has blessed this place many times. As a student that went here and graduated in 1972, this morning I talked about what this town and what this university, with college then, looked like. And I wish I could had a video to bring everybody up to date. But I have seen absolute miracles working here, and you all have created another one. It's only the beginning. One of the things I'd like to challenge the community here to do is we've got a housing issue for these people. We've got a housing issue today, and we're going to bring 250 more students and faculty here that are going to need housing. And we need to educate young people, and we need to make doctors and dentists and optometrists. And we also, Governor, have a really great nursing school and a really great undergraduate school. So I guess we got 5 now schools of education. And we need the county, we need the city. They're good partners, but we need some local investment people to help us come with some reasonable priced housing for the people that need to live here. It's important. If you want to grow your community, if you want greener grass, fertilize your grass. You've got a lot of fertilized grass here. Let's see how much more we can make it grow. Thank you. Thank everybody that's had a part of this university, senators, congressmen, former governors, current governors, local people, and God. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Chairman Dotson. As we're gathered today, many of you are leaders within your own organization, and you understand the importance of finding the right people as you launch initiatives. And I would like to ask Dr. Jill Keaton, the Dean of the Tanner College of Dental Medicine, to come and give her greetings. We are so blessed and thankful to have found Jill and her family. Dr. Keaton.
Good afternoon. I have to adjust this a little. It's a pleasure to be here with you this afternoon. As a lifelong resident of Eastern Kentucky, it's truly an honor to serve as the Dean of the Tanner College of Dental Medicine. But as you can imagine, there's a lot of individuals who have worked to make this day possible. And so I want to just say thank you so much for being a part of this special day in the history of the University of Pikeville. Today marks a milestone in the journey of bringing the most advanced predoctoral dental education and accessible high-quality dental care to our community. This groundbreaking ceremony for the Tanner College of Dental Medicine at the University of Pikeville is more than just a building. It's the beginning of a brighter future for the residents of Central Appalachia and Eastern Kentucky. Thank you, appreciate that. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our generous donors. I had the pleasure of meeting Ms. Tanner last evening, and I just want to thank you so much for the support that your family has provided. Your vision and commitment have made this day possible. So your unwavering support will ensure that students from rural Central Appalachia have the ability to pursue an education in dentistry and will empower them to give back. And not only that, they'll be able to serve where care is needed the most. So it's a double blessing. Thanks to the steadfast leadership of Chairman Dodson, the University of Pikeville Board of Trustees, Dr. Burton Webb, and Dr. Lori Worth, the initiative to create the Tanner College of Dental Medicine has been intricately woven into the overall mission of the university and the commitment to preparing students for the future while creating intellectual, cultural, and economic opportunities. So your wisdom, guidance, and nurturing have brought us to this day. Many thanks to the teams and architects, engineers, and designers at EOP and Kaler Slater. I think I see Daniel in the back. So when you look at these images, I'm amazed at the genuine ability of those individuals to translate our dreams into something that is beyond any of our expectations. So thank you, Daniel, and your entire teams. Other collaborative partners have been also instrumental in the ongoing development of the dental school. So many of you may not realize it, but the University of Pikeville was honored to learn the Tanner College of Dental Medicine was named the recipient of the 2024 Center for Research and Education in Technology Award. With this designation, it will enable the Tanner College of Dental Medicine to be the 7th dental school in the nation to have an innovation center. And our goal is to be a hub for public health research in Central Appalachia so that the information and the tools that we develop here at the dental school can be shared with other people in rural and underserved areas. So there are members of the CREEP board that are here today. Their support will allow us to outfit 6. I see members of the. Would you mind standing, if you would, members of the CREEP board? I'd like to recognize you as well. So thank you. Thank you so much. That designation, that generous gift, will allow us to outfit 6 of our dental operatories with the latest, highest tech equipment, and will allow us to offer those educational opportunities to our students. So, and I would also like to thank the founding faculty and staff of the Tanner College of Dental Medicine. So I'm joined today by Dr. Iqbal Hassan, Dr. E.J. Nunes, Dr. Amna Hassan, and Dr. Rachel Hall. If you would stand. Your dedication to this mission is truly appreciated. We are thrilled, absolutely thrilled, to have you join UPIKE. And just know that your knowledge and expertise will serve a wonderful community, and you're part of a reason why we're here, and we're so glad you're joining us. So with that, I just want to also say that we stand here today, that we are laying a foundation for more than just a new school. We're laying the foundation for a healthier, more hopeful future At the University of Pikeville, dental students will not only gain the skills to be excellent clinicians, but they will also learn to serve with compassion, ensuring that patients in rural and underserved areas have access to care that can transform lives. On behalf of the faculty and staff at the Tanner College of Dental Medicine, I thank all of you for your presence here today. And let us move forward today with gratitude and determination, knowing that we are building something truly special, a legacy of education, service, and care that will echo for generations to come. So now our next step is to truly move mountains. So that's what we'll be doing. So we're excited, and I'm so glad to hear the governor say that he'll come back. We'd love to have you back when we open. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Keaton. Appreciate it so very much. I would like to ask Brian Hart to come forward for some comments. Vice President, Chief Revenue Officer, Delta Dental of Kentucky, a wonderful partner, friend, colleague. Thank you for your support of our dental school and the initiatives that we have coming forward.
On behalf of the entire team at Delta Dental of Kentucky, and as the largest not-for-profit dental insurer in the state of Kentucky, we share the gratitude that has been expressed here today. What a glorious day that God has given us. What a celebratory day. And if there are any doubts about our sense of gratitude and how important this is to us, I want to share two things. One is that this is by order of magnitude the largest philanthropic gift in the history of Delta Dental of Kentucky. Thank you. And I would say the bigger mountain that was moved here today was that I have my 13-year-old son here today in a suit on the Friday of his fall break. So if you have teenage children, you know what a feat that is. So we're grateful for to be here. But in all seriousness, for us and thinking about the vision that is coming to fruition and what it means to this community, Delta Dental says, well, why? What does our board of directors challenge us? Why this project? There are so many that are so deserving. And I think young folks, sometimes they have to see it to be it. And so you can imagine in a couple of years, there are going to be some high school juniors, seniors that come through here that never thought about becoming a dentist. And they're going to see this world-class facility and they say, that's what I want to do. And that's generational. It changes lives. It changes the economic trajectory of the area because, as Dr. Webb and others have stated, people that get their degrees here and at the universities tend to provide services and live in the areas that they get their degrees. And the second part, and why this really means something for us at Delta Dental and me personally, is the power of smiles. So if you imagine with me just for a second the happiest time in your life, while everyone's experience is a little different, what I'm 100% sure of is if you truly imagine that, you're smiling in that experience. And if you're really thinking about it hard, you're smiling right now. And dentists are the protectors and curators of our smiles. And nothing is more central to your sense of self-worth, your self-esteem, than that smile that you portray. It could be in a job interview. It could be to the person you love. It could be praying to God. But your smile is uniquely you, and dentists are the protectors of those smiles. And so on behalf of Delta Dental, we just want to say thank you to the Tanner family, to the governor, to the administration and leadership here at UPIKE and their vision. And we're proud to play a small role in bringing this forward. Thank you.
And just so you all might be curious, that gift from Delta Dental in totality, over $3 million. So thank you very much, Brian. Last on our program, Senator Philip Wheeler, 31st District. Thank you for bringing some comments this morning.
Thank you, Dr. Worth, and it's an honor to be here with you today to celebrate this wonderful achievement. And it's an honor to serve as the state senator for the 31st District to advocate and essentially advertise great and wonderful projects like this. as the senator for the 31st District, I'd like to look at my job as the chief advocate for our region. And we can advocate for our region and investment in our region because of places like UPIKE, because of employers like Pikeville Medical Center, who have invested in this region and have created the type of good jobs and quality of life that make people want to come into Eastern Kentucky. Over the past 3 years, I've had the honor of working on important projects like expansion of the Mountain Parkway. These things are important because we want roads like that to be an artery into Eastern Kentucky, not a way out. This past session, we got appropriated critical investments to further the efforts of UPIKE to create a quality sports complex on Bear Mountain, to improve neonatal care at Pikeville Medical Center, and to actually further the equalization of compensation for rural health care in Eastern Kentucky so that they are not fighting at a competitive disadvantage with places like Louisville and Lexington. My job in Frankfort is made easier because I have a great team here at home, whether it be my mayors like Jimmy Carter, whether it be county judges like Ray Jones and Mark McKenzie in Johnson County, Phil Carter in Lawrence County. I have people that are here on the ground that can bring the concerns from throughout the district so that I can go to Frankfort and advertise for target investments in this region that will improve the quality of life and lead to better outcomes in the future. I find it somewhat very pleasing here to be, especially at the dental college here today. I was actually I unfortunately suffer from a condition called soft enamel, and I was told by a dentist once that my mouth could serve as a case study for various filling materials over the last 25 to 30 years. So I'm pleased that we're now going to have more dentists in the community to service myself and many others. This is a glorious day. Things like that happen, because of generous donors like the Tanner family and partners like Delta Dental. But they also happen, as it's been said, because of the grace of God. We are blessed in this region with beautiful mountains, beautiful scenery, and more than anything, beautiful people who work together to achieve a united goal. And I'm just proud to play a very small part in that. And I want to thank Dr. Worth and Dr. Burton Webb for the wonderful job they do in advertising this region to the state. Last December, I was fortunate to be able to host the Republican Senate Supermajority here in Pikeville, Kentucky. And one of my colleagues actually had never been to Eastern Kentucky before. And as he came into town, he arrived rather late, and then the next day we were meeting, and he said, "Philip, I want to apologize to you." I said, "Whatever for?" He said, "Well, I guess I had this vision of Eastern Kentucky, of boarded up shops, of desolation," and he said, "This place is beautiful. This place is beautiful." And we had community partners that helped to show people from across the entire state what a really beautiful region we had. And those types of things are what was directly responsible for the progress we made in the last budget session and the progress that we will continue to make in the years to come. So thank you very much for the honor of addressing you here today. I look forward to spending time with you all and working with you all in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator Wheeler. So we are going to move some dirt now. If you turn your program over, those of you who are going to help us, please come on forward and we'll have an opportunity for some photographs. And what an exciting time right now.